There are a lot of things I learned from I Have No Mouth and I'm a Scream. One of them being the commitment to describing something. It's a book. It's a book. It's all descriptions. It's all describing things because you can't see any pictures, of course, unless it's a picture book. But the idea is to give you words that feed into your mind that kind of get mixed, washed with experience, with descriptions from the pages itself, from the symbols itself, from the words itself, into an idea within your own mind that does not exist anywhere else other than your mind through the words on the page. It's not difficult to do. I can say, think of a cold room. You probably imagine a room. If you're watching, it's probably this one and it's cold. Or it's the one you're in. Or it's one that you remember being cold, like a freezer. It's not hard. It's not hard for us because like 90% of our brain, not 90, but a lot of our brain is put towards language, the understanding of symbols, the memorization of symbols, the ability to connect an object with an idea and thus forth, and be able to plan and recall, to think of things that don't exist, like a dragon bursting through this wall behind me is an idea that doesn't exist. The thing that doesn't exist, and that's an idea. So the writer makes a distinct commitment on describing something coming down a hallway. And they don't even go into what it looks like. Just the feeling of it coming down this hallway is what you get to describe what made its fucking way through the hallway. As I'm listening to it, it just kept going. And so I counted how many sentences there were. 6 sentences total used to describe what was coming down. The time code on that is 1344. I will be linking the time code down there in the description if you're watching on YouTube, just so you can listen to it and then come right back if you would like to. But just listening to this immense, because it was never redundant. It was never just something big came down the hallway. It was something big came down the hallway that made me feel small, that shook the room around me, that was a pure pressure, a massive bulk, and it's just all these great words to get across the feeling of the main character, not what was causing the feeling, which was another huge win for the first person category of just how first person narrative can actually work and be enticing. Because I read first person narratives before and they were kind of bad, and I'm not going to say which books because just certain books just aren't for me, but I was never fond of them until now, and I understand why, that they're so powerful, or can be. Let's move on to the next note. Okay, I was already talking about this. First person narrative being powerful. I knew it wasn't the relief a soldier feels when a bullet hits the man next to him. I know they hated me. Oh, so good.